So how do we feel about AI VTubers? AI is a huge hot topic in the artistic community and just I feel like in the work industry in general. And it's been an even bigger topic in the content creation space, right? There's people out there that feel like, what's the point of making content if the majority of your content is made by AI? If it's writing scripts, if it's editing your videos, if it's even reading those scripts in an AI voice, well, what's the point of making content? And I kind of agree with that. Like, it kind of takes the whole fun out of making content. And I feel like the only reason people do that is because they're trying to find a way to maximize their time to make a profit doing content creation. They don't necessarily really have a passion for content creation, right? And I guess if it works, it works. You know, it's not my thing, but whatever, right? Even YouTube's been cracking down on it. These days, if you upload a video, you have to clarify whether or not AI was used in the video. But this got me thinking, like, what do we feel about AI VTubers? You know, there's that one AI VTuber, I believe it's like Neurosama, I think that's what they're called. But that's an interesting situation because it's not just an AI that people are interacting with, like they are, but there's also the programmer who is also involved in it. So that one's like a bit of a tricky situation. And I know people love that, you know, that content creator, streamer, whatever they call themselves. I'm talking about the people who use 100% AI VTube model. I don't believe it's too popular yet, but I've seen people playing around with the idea of just making an AI model and just letting that be on stream. And to me, that's kind of weird because why would you want to do that? I guess if you just want to make money, but I feel like there's more effective ways to make money when it comes to AI than making an AI VTuber. But to me, I think the weirdest thing about AI content creators or AI VTubers specifically are the people who watch them. Now, to me, when it comes to like VTubers or content creators or streamers, the whole point of watching them is because you can connect with them on like a human level. Like you have something in common with this person on screen and you enjoy what they're doing. But when it comes to AI, it's like, what are you really enjoying? Like there's no connection there. You know what I mean? It's just a chat bot. You're talking to a computer who isn't really like intelligent for real. They're just responding to the things being said in chat. It's not like they have any type of unique perspective. They don't have likes. They don't have dislikes. They're just there responding to questions. So to me, it's kind of weird when I think about it, like how are people into that? I don't get it. But I guess that's why it's not such a huge topic yet in the VTube community, and it's more of like an idea that's been people are messing around with. I have seen some VTubers use like an AI version of their own like VTuber models in place of them when they're like off stream or if they're like doing a 24-hour stream or like a stream marathon or whatever. Like whenever they go to sleep, they'll have like an AI version of themselves. And I've been in some of these chats and I've seen the chat like moving relatively quickly and interacting with like the AI version of that content creator. It's I don't know, it's confusing to me because I couldn't do that. Like, you know, props to people who are there and supporting their favorite creator or whatever they're doing, right? That's cool. But to me, like, I just kind of like almost instantly tune out. Like I've been in a couple of those streams and once they bring out the AI bot, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna head out. You know what I mean? Or they do like an interesting way, I guess they'll do it. They'll bring up the AI version themselves and then they'll start interacting with it. And even that is kind of like, I don't know, it's entertaining for a little bit and then I'm like, all right. I think it's just a me thing. There's plenty of people who enjoy the bit and, you know, they like watching it and I can't be mad at those people, right? But as time goes on and AI starts getting even more easier and easier for people to access, I do think there's going to be a trend we're going to see relatively soon where people are just making AI VTubers, and it's going to be interesting to see how we navigate that space. And I do feel like we're going to see it faster in the VTubing space than the IRL content creation space because there's something about seeing an AI person, like, you know, it's not a real person and they're like trying to make IRL content like that. I don't think anybody's really going to get behind that because that's fucking weird for real. Like, I don't know. It's even weirder seeing an AI make an actual or try to make an actual person, right? But when it comes to VTubers, like, it's just, you don't see the person as an anime avatar, obviously. So it's easier to do that type of thing. And I think as the technology progresses, we're going to be at a point where it's going to be really hard to tell if a VTuber is AI or if it's not. And I do think we're going to see some bad actors in the field trying to pretend like they are an AI. I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting thing going forward. And I was just thinking about it because I had seen a video of I don't remember the creator's name, but they recently put out a video on YouTube discussing AI and it got some traction and I watched it and I don't know, it just made me start thinking about how it's gonna affect the VTubing space. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching and I'll talk to you next one.